Welcome back, gals, gays, days, and the rest of you. Um,
Also the
I'm
guys.
I'm Alex, one of the guys, and this is
And I'm
Cameron. Yeah,
Camry.
we're here.
Proverbially one of the guys.
That's right. Heck yeah. We're here to talk about Genshin Impact. The special program for 5.1 was this week
Yes, it
today,
was.
and it was great.
Yeah.
I am super hyped. I really liked what they had to show. Real quickly, I guess I would want to talk a little bit about I guess the voice actor strike and how we didn't get our any of our people. You know, we got the the localization team, which I am a huge fan of the localization team, but I'm still a
And
little disappointed that we didn't get Shalonen
and
or
they did do a
Citlali.
good job.
Yeah, they did fine.
I do have to say, because people are out here calling them Joe Genshin and Bob Impact NPCs
Yeah,
that
dude, that
do a
was
great
great.
job. I think they did
Oh
fine.
no, I thought it was lovingly calling them Bob
Well,
and
all right.
Max, but no, yeah.
I think it's sort of mixed. I think some people are
No.
being loving about it and some people are being mean about it.
I think it's funny that
So
they're NPC. It is funny that the staff members of Voiceverse are the NPCs. Like that's funny, but yeah, I thought they did fine. Like I'm not complaining about them. You know, like I don't really need a performance out of hosting the telling
yes.
us what's happening. And so I really like the localization team, and you do as
Mhm.
well. Around here, we like the localization team because Genshin has some amazing inside jokes and I don't know, Zoomer humor that I like. So I really appreciate the localization team. I think they do a pretty good job, if I'm being honest. You know, like sometimes it's a little not, like some things get obnoxious, but that's just that's not the localization team. That's what they have to work with. So I think that they make gold out of whatever it is they have to work with. You know, I don't know if it's this good like in Japanese and Chinese or whatever, but I really like the localization team. I think that some of the stuff they pull off is really good. So
Mhm.
I really
Yeah.
appreciate these two guys specifically. This localization team I think is really good.
Yeah, they were fun. I like them. Um, I do just briefly want to brush on the voice actor strike is kind of a big strike against a lot of companies because of
Right.
the use of AI voices.
Yeah, it's AI
So,
voices that's really getting us
mhm,
here. Yeah,
yeah,
the biggest actors union, and then most of the other ones are on strike right now, which is crazy against AI, which is I don't know. It's an interesting thing. I don't really know. I don't know how to feel about it because it's gonna happen one way or another, which is crazy. You know, so I don't know what to tell. Like I don't know. I don't have a solution. You know, and going on strike is fine and stuff, and I my heart goes out to them, but it's like there's no stopping it. Whatever it is they're doing right now, it is delaying the inevitable, which is crazy.
sure.
I don't know. It's really crazy. I don't know. It sucks. It really sucks.
Right.
But
Well, I
uh,
do think some of the dispute too is about transparency, where not every company is disclosing that some of their voice talent might not be real people talent. Um,
mhm.
but additionally, like all these AI models are being trained on the labor of working voice actors and then replacing them.
Yeah,
So, obviously some protections would be good.
yeah.
Um,
I think it would be so great. Like, obviously, the best outcome would be like a voice actor doing a bunch of work for a company, and then the company paying the voice actor for that work, and then royalties on using the AI that they make off of that work in the future. Because that would, it helps companies to be able to use AI for voices because they can do stuff like quick and cheap and easy. But it should also just help the voice actors because they'll be being paid for jobs that they didn't even do. So it's it should be a win-win for the companies and voice actors. It's just that we
sure.
all know that that's not what's going to happen. So
That's
it's
not what's
really
happening.
crazy. I don't
And
know.
voice
It really
actors should have
sucks.
the right to opt in or out, and they don't right
Yeah,
now. Models are being trained on people, whether they want that or not.
yeah, which is just like the AI art situation, and everything else that's AI. You know, like everything AI is just, you know, we just steal the work of everyone else, and but no one cares because it's a really good product. Like the AI that's getting made by stealing so much stuff is really good and useful. So no one cares, and it's like you can you can stand on your soapbox, or take the moral high ground. Everyone else will just ignore you and go and do really cool stuff with a bunch of stolen work, which is it's an interesting world. I don't know, it's crazy. Yeah, AI is a really interesting topic. I am interested to see what goes on. I mean, I think I know what's going to happen. Companies are just going to say what the voice actors want to hear and then not do that is what's going to happen.
Right.
But,
Yeah.
it's an interesting thing to be happening right now. And I'm interested to see what happens in the future with all that. Because, I am sick and tired of the character teaser for La Shang, the new Star Rail character, came out, and it's in Japanese. Like the last 3 or 4 character teasers have just all been in Japanese for Star Rail.
Yeah.
And it's just really annoying. Like, come on, guys. It just stinks. Not to mention losing my boy, dude. But the new Argenti voice actor is pretty good. I like him. He's great. I like him. I'm just sad that the old Argenti voice actor is gone, and I'm really sad. I'm mostly sad about the Huo voice actor, but the new one's great. It's just that I feel like the Argenti
new one's great. The new Huo I think is a lot more of a departure than the new Argenti is.
It's more of a departure. The Argenti voice actor is what's it called? He is impersonating the old Argenti and doing a really good job at it. You can hardly tell the difference. And then the Huo actor did take a little bit of a different take on it, but I like it still, So that's my problem with the Huo stuff, is that I like the Argenti voice actor. It's not really confirmed why he's gone. It's almost certain that the Huo voice actor is gone because she was complaining about Genshin's skin tones, which really sucks. I cannot believe that that's actually something that's going on. It really sucks. Anyway, let's talk about some of the fun stuff though.
Let's talk about the special program.
5.1 is here. Shalonen's great. I wish we got a little bit with the voice actor.
Oh my god, Shalonen is so great. Yeah, there were a few voice lines given, enough to give a feel for what the voice is going to be like, which is good. I know it's fun to hang out with the voice actors in the special program, but half the time they, switch in and out of the character voice anyways, so it doesn't necessarily add a ton. For me, it's fun. I like it, but I did not enjoy hanging out with the localization guys this time. And it did cut the program down to shorter, which just selfishly was better for me because I didn't have very much time to watch it this morning, and I wanted to watch it before I went to work.
It was a little bit less banter.
A little bit less banter, but I don't know. It was to the point. I kind of like that. I don't know.
To the point of Shalonen being heckin' awesome, dude. She is glorious.
Yeah, Shalonen is so hot.
Yeah, she's hot. Hey, that's crazy. All her animations are super dope. I really like the skating. I don't know. I was a little, apprehensive, I guess, on the DJ stuff, and I still kind of am. I don't really know how I feel about just a techno DJ being in Genshin, but I don't know. I don't know. She's so hot that I probably just don't care. That's just
she's really hot. It does kind of make it hard to care. And in Natland, they're throwing out the rules a little bit, where Kaniche is a video game character.
Yeah, they've definitely got a lot. They're definitely pushing the limits, which is what I'm kind of talking about, though. I would also critique Kaniche for being the way he is, and and the rest of them. It is kind of it kind of messes with my, I wouldn't say immersion, but it's it's just so different.
Yeah, it does
than,
kind of,
like,
it
Liyue
changes
characters.
the culture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it changes what the precedent is. Like Liyue, like Mondstadt, like all of them. All the other
Yeah.
regions are very
It like
yeah.
it makes Ayaka seem kind of foolish or like Luddite a little bit. If in Natland there is, you can be a video game character and there's headphones so you can listen to your music, and then she's practicing swordcraft and making tea. And in Inazuma, that all makes sense. And in Liyue, that would make sense. And in Fontaine, to an extent, it would. And then in Natland, it's like, no, we don't do any of that shit. Natland's pretty modern in a weird way.
It is in a weird way, yeah. Because I was thinking a little bit about that in Fontaine, because like Fontaine is like steampunk type stuff or like Magitech, which does kind of like it kind of pushes the limits too, a little bit.
But all of that
Chevreuse has a
stuff
gun.
only works in all of that stuff only works in Fontaine.
Yeah.
And steampunk doesn't feel as far away from
it doesn't
anything else, but like, she has
Shilonen has
sampler
headphones
speakers and headphones.
Speakers. Yeah, she's got subwoofers, dog. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, it feels really different.
Yeah, but not all. Not all the Natland characters feel that way. Like I know. Actually, I mean, Kachina has a little robot thing. Her turbo twirly is kind of advanced, but it's kind of like Fontaine advanced. It's just a little bit. A little bit of machinery. But yeah, the Kanich has, he's crazy with the pixels and stuff.
Yeah, Kanich is doing the pixel stuff, and now it means like when I look at Mavuika and go, that's way too modern of an outfit, and I don't think I like it. I don't really have a leg to stand on because Natland is quite modern.
Yep.
But why, if Natland is so modern, does nowhere else have any of this technology?
Yeah.
Because it can't be the case that Shilonen's headphones only work in Natland. That doesn't make any sense to me. So, like, why isn't Venti walking around with headphones in?
And he would.
And he would.
So, yeah. I don't know.
And he's probably been to Natland.
Yeah, maybe. Dude, Citlali doesn't have a whole lot of, like, super advanced stuff yet. I don't, who knows. Her like, I'm thinking of,
we got a little look at her.
Jin Yun has a idle animation where she's got the cooking machine that's kind of advanced. So like Citlali could have an idol or something with some crazy technology. But yeah, we got a good look at her, and I am super hyped. I really, really liked what we saw with Citlali.
She's very pretty.
She's very pretty. She had some crazy, the crazy facial expressions, like her eyes went crazy, and she is upset about something, obviously, and I really enjoy that. I really like it. I was trying to think, like, when they started doing that with the facial expressions. I think the earliest thing that I can remember is, like, Kokomi, after riding the roller coaster in Bottle Land, was, like, all dizzy and stuff, and her eyes were flat and crazy because she was seasick from the roller coaster. And I think that's the earliest I can remember.
I think they've done it with the Traveler once or twice in like events.
Yeah.
But I don't think in like Archon Quest it's really happened. So
yeah, not much.
But that looks like what we're looking at here. So that's exciting.
Obviously they did it with Kachina a couple times. Kachina had a bunch of different facial expressions in the Archon Quest. But yeah, I'm really excited to see Citlali with some crazy facial expressions. That's fun, dude. I'm so excited for Citlali. Which is, great because it's going to help me maybe not pull for Shilonen. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, I don't know if I'm going to be able to withstand because what's the second banner? It's like Hu Tao and Nahida.
It's Hu Tao and Nahida, yeah.
I like Nahida. I like Hu Tao, but I'm probably not going to pull on either of them. So it's like, and then Venti's almost certainly going to be after that. So I want Venti, but I already have enough for 2 characters. So it's like, but I need those 2 characters to be Venti and Citlali, so it's, out of the...
Shilonen's really flexible, and she's a very flexible character also.
She is. Both counts.
Both kinds.
She's very flexible. You can tell she does the splits all the time.
Like a lot, yeah.
Yeah, I really, you know, I'm willing to forgive the anachronismism of it all, but whatever. I don't know. I like Shallonen. I honestly, for me, it's probably going to depend a lot on her story quest and how she's presented in the campaign. Because
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm
The
really
tiny booty shorts aren't enough for you, and I respect that. I just am
Yeah.
not that strong.
sure, yeah. I'm a huge fan of characters with unleashed legs, but it's gotta, I don't know, it's gotta be backed up, dog. Like I need some sustenance behind all the flash. Like I say all the time, I like to pretend that I'm playing this game for a different reason other than just how hot the characters are. I'm just pretending, but I do that though. Like this game, the best games you play for a lot of different reasons. So this is
That's
how
true.
it is.
That's fair.
And just how hot the characters are is only one of the reasons.
Only one of the reasons.
I've got no justification for why I'm gonna pull Citlali for like no other reason.
Well,
than,
she's cryo.
She's cryo. Yeah, that's that's the second.
I'll give you an
reason.
out. She's cryo.
Pretty and she's cryo. Yeah. It's also the attitude.
She's
like
got
her
pink.
attitude is gonna be crazy. Yeah.
There's a poverty of characters that have pink designs in
Yeah.
Genshin Impact. There's Kokomi and Kuki has some pink. Yaimiko has pink. That's kind of it.
I was
though.
thinking Yaimiko. Yeah. Very pink.
But for all of the blue characters that we have, there should be more examples of pink, especially when Kokomi is half blue or mostly blue. She's just got a touch of pink.
Yeah. Heckin' Kokomi. I love Kokomi.
I love Kokomi.
I love Kokomi. She's so great. We need some more Kokomi. That reminds me, though, dude. Okay, yeah, we've only talked about. I was about to move on from the special program as if
we can't because there's the Sumeru part.
But yeah, there's the Sumeru part. That's what you just reminded me that. Like, I was like, oh wow, I miss all the Inazuma people. By the way, yeah, we're gonna get the Nahida's birthday party with all the Sumeru.
Yeah. Which,
so
by the
hyped.
way, she deserves. I'm so happy they're doing that.
Yeah, dude, it's such a great thing to do for an event, and I'm just, man, I'm more hyped for this event than like I'm as hyped for this event as like the summer events or stuff like that, where the biggest events, because this is just so great. I'm
really excited.
We get all.
They are not.
Of
It's a surprise
characters.
party. They're not going to be able to pull that off with Nahida, his big brother.
Yeah,
She's
Nahida
always spying on
she's
everybody.
Big brother. She's literally like omniscient. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, it's gonna
How are
be
you
our
gonna keep it a
job to distract
secret?
her. While
I'm
they're
sure.
studying, absolutely, and it's gonna be so great. The screenshots that they gave of like Dia, Kale, Tainari, and Candace conspiring together to throw this party is just the best thing ever. And Farazan and Kave are there. I just can't wait, dude.
I bet the Wanderer either bakes a cake for her or gives a really thoughtful present and then gets embarrassed about it.
He so will, dude. The Wanderer has to be there, and he has to be very thoughtful about. Like, he has to show, like, everyone here really likes Nahida. The Wanderer loves Nahida, so we have to, we have to see that, and I just can't wait. I can't wait. I'm so
about it.
I miss the Sumeru gang so much, dude.
Me too.
Sumeru is peak. I heckin' love Sumeru. Yeah. I don't know, man. I go back and forth. I think Fontaine's my favorite region, but like, hey, what have you done for me lately? Sumeru's gonna like, like when Sumeru comes back around, I'm just, I have no resistance. I love these guys so much.
I love the characters from Sumeru. If half of Sumeru wasn't a desert, it would be probably my favorite region. But it's mostly shit I don't want to do.
Oh yeah.
And Fontaine is mostly ocean in fairness, but I would much rather swim around in the pretty ocean than walk through the same fucking sand landscape forever.
Fontaine is heckin' beautiful, so you know, it's a lot, and the desert's beautiful too. It's just it's different.
It's just not my kind of beautiful. It's not very.
Yeah.
It's not as colorful as I want it to be.
Yeah, it's funky. I heckin' love Sumeru. It's the characters though, dude. The characters are just so great. I love
The
all
characters
of them
are incredible.
so much. I cannot wait, dude. Farazan, Dia, Candace. I just Nahida. But yeah, dude. I
And
love these
Nilu's
guys.
probably gonna be there. Kave's
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, dude. I just
Sino will probably crack some jokes.
He'll be
It's
there.
gonna be great.
Kale will be around. I can't wait. I can't wait. And then I guess they did some optimization stuff too.
Right. I was gonna say, is there any optimization stuff that you care about?
I mean,
there was
a
some
bit.
nice quality of life stuff.
Yeah. You have to. So they did this thing where if you beat floor 11 with full stars, then you can skip floor 9 next time in the Abyss. But you have to get full stars on floor 12 to skip floor 10. So it's like you have to 36 star the Abyss to be able to to be able to skip both floors 9 and 10. And hey, getting 36 stars is tough, but I mean, hey, at least now there's a little bit more of an incentive to like
right.
spend more
We're
time
like
doing
rewarding the people who do that, which is nice theoretically. It won't be me, but for those fun diehards out there that like to do it, go for it. That's nice.
And it's like
a little less work.
I want to do this more. I need to try the Abyss more often. I don't think that I 36 starred it last time. I think I've still only 36 starred the Abyss one time. But I was trying my dick off, and I got it, and I got it on camera. But I'm gonna, I gotta do it. I'm gonna have to do it again though, But now at least there's a little bit more of an incentive, which is cool.
Yeah,
Get
it
to
saves
skip
you some
floor
labor
11
the next time.
or floor 10. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. That's cool.
That's nice. I like the optimization they did to the character enhancement materials, where you can do the calculation inside the crafting bench instead of having to go back out and go check and then back in. Because I never, I don't want to take notes when I'm playing a game, so I never remember the right numbers, and then I have to keep going back and forth, and it's really frustrating. So this is, I think, just a straightforward, good quality of life improvement.
Yeah, that is definitely helpful. I like it. That it's that sort of stuff that yeah, that is good. That's a good quality of life for sure improvement. I'm a little disappointed in they're adding just another filter system for gear,
for artifacts,
which is just super disappointing. Like I don't know, man. Why are they avoiding us? It's like they're avoiding eye contact. Like, guys, just do what we want you to do. Like, come on, give us loadouts. Like, what are you doing?
I can't imagine loadouts are that hard to make.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know why they wouldn't. It just seems like such an easy win. But
we'll see. And maybe they're running up against some kind of barrier, or they're really trying to make the filtering system into a loadout system. They're just like going up, they're bashing their head into a wall, trying to make what they want to do the thing that we want.
Right.
It's just frustrating.
It is just frustrating. It's frustrating that they are doing so much with the artifacts that don't actually help us. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's just like new player ease of play, ease of access stuff mostly. I mean, most of my characters are built, so I'm not going to use the function that they're describing with the filtering, really. But that would save me a lot of time and effort if I were building a bunch of characters up to know what affixes and what stats that I want, and for it to just find those artifacts for me instead of me clicking through all of them forever.
Sure. That's another
it's theoretically nice.
One of the fundamental flaws in the system, though, is the affixes. Like the problem is if you sort your gear by like I want crit rate, crit damage, and attack percent for Hu Tao, like or HP percent, whatever, you know. It's like it's gonna if you have like a +8 piece with like a roll into crit damage, it's gonna be better. Like it'll show you that piece instead of the +0 piece with better substats, like better affixes. So
Right, that is a problem.
and it's like it doesn't
sure.
really give any new players like actual direction on which pieces they should be upgrading, and it's really hard to give new players direction on that because it's like
Or
you can look and see.
Veteran players. Alex had to make me a PowerPoint presentation.
Heck yeah, dude! That that PowerPoint, it goes hard. I'm proud of
It does kind of go hard.
But yeah, dude, it's like you gotta be a fucking nerd to like figure out what pieces are worth upgrading, and there's like no direction for new players, and it's
That's
like
true.
a piece with like, you know, flat defense percent and flat HP and then crit damage and like one roll into crit damage and then the rest of them, you know, a +20 piece with like one roll into crit damage and then the rest of them in a flat defense will still show up first over a piece with perfect substats that's +0. So it's like, you know, it's tough. You know, I don't know what to, you know, I don't know how to defeat that.
I don't know, unless you're gonna give me like a possible crit value number and then an actual crit value number. I'm not gonna calculate. I still don't know how to calculate crit value, and you can tell me, I won't retain it. It just won't happen for me because I do not care. I can't care. But probably what new players are doing, which is a mistake, is hitting the recommended gear button and then just upgrading that stuff.
Yeah, probably.
And that is not a good decision.
It's not the best. I mean, it's not the best. It's not the worst thing ever either, though. Like, if they get the right main stats, that's good. You know, I would rather a new players get the right main stats than the right substats, but it's still kind of, you know,
Again,
it's
just artifacts shouldn't exist, in my opinion.
Artifacts are a hard thing to get right. It is funny that you've got that hot take.
I do. I think every character should come pre-equipped with a fine enough set of artifacts. Passable. Maybe you can't 36 star, but you can beat all the in-game content if you level these all the way up. And then tryhards can go get better gear than that and just like juice the numbers of what you're rolling by selecting what you're trying to roll when you go into a domain.
Yeah. I'd say that my not argument against your point, but just I would point out that if you like Hu Tao, if on Hu Tao you had a crit rate circlet and then pyro damage goblet and HP percent sands main stats and then dog shit affixes, but they're all +20 pieces, you could probably beat all of the stuff in the game. Like
okay, why am I trying any harder than that though? Like
you shouldn't, I guess, you know.
Why are you making me try harder than that?
Yeah.
We've spent so long farming for my Hu Tao. I remember how many hours.
Hey, you know, what else are we gonna do? I don't know. Your Hu Tao build is super dope. It's really good.
My Hu Tao is a little bit stacked, yeah.
You probably, I don't know. You know, future spoilers. We might try to do Abyss on each other's accounts at some point. And I suspect that 36 starring the Abyss on your account is not going to be that, like, it's not going to be an unreachable, like, thing. So,
well, let's get my Shalone in. I've been farming the artifacts so you can get into my account and build her for me. And then I'll have 2 complete separate teams.
You will. Very good.
I might try to 36 star the Abyss myself. I've never done it before. I probably won't succeed, but if I could get close, that means you could do it on my account because you actually care about rotations.
That's right. Heck yeah. Yeah, dude. We'll see. That's the thing. Like, you don't need to try that hard. You know, if you get good main stats, you can pretty much beat everything in the game except Spiral Abyss. So that's
which is fine by me. I don't really care about beating Spiral Abyss.
It also makes everything else easier. Like, especially, like beating world bosses isn't that hard, but sometimes you die and it would just be better to beat them quicker, which is how, especially with World 9 out, or like World Level 9 out.
World Level 9 occasionally kicks my ass because I feel like I can be all casual and then I can't.
Yeah. It's all good.
Were there any other updates that they made?
They're giving like time-based rewards for doing exploration while the new zone is out. Like the new zone is the newest one, so that's kind of cool. I appreciate that because I don't do exploration in a timely manner, so this might help me. And you do, so it's going to help you. It's like a win-win for everyone. So yeah, it's good.
I get rewarded for the resinless behavior I've been exhibiting over the last however long Natlan has been out. Getting all my, I think everything's above 70 right now. Nothing is 80 or up yet, so I gotta keep running. But I don't want to have to use the interactive map. I'm trying to get my reputation with one more tribe up so I can get the treasure compass, because I prefer to explore vanilla within the game. I don't know how you say it without looking it up.
Without having to look at external sources.
Yeah.
Because that breaks everything.
I'll resort to it, I will, but I don't like to. I prefer to find it.
Yeah. Which is cool. Yeah. Immersion or something.
Or something.
Something like that.
I just feel like I don't know. I have done it both ways, and when I'm doing it off of the interactive map, it feels more checklisty than like discovery. I don't like the things to be spoiled for me before I find them.
Yeah. That's
just
fair.
After when I can't solve the puzzle.
I just want to just was thinking about this, like I just want to praise Genshin again for giving us stamina for regions other than Mondstadt and Liyue, because I'm like a AR 59 and a half player that had not max stamina, and now I do. Now I have max stamina, so it's like
so when we run around together, I don't have to stop and wait for you anymore.
That's right. Yep. And I just want to give them praise for that again. I think that was like 3 or 4 patches ago, but I can't praise them enough for that change. I really like it.
Yeah, really cool change. I like it.
I think that's it for the
special program.
I mean, I guess we can, like, I'm excited for the what's it called? Our conquests. Like Citlali's showing up, super excited, and they're already talking about how Auroran was like threatened into his position. So it's like they're kind of giving it away that like Auroran isn't even a bad guy, and he's also not an animo boy. I thought he was going to be an edgy animo boy. He's an electric character. Which is interesting. He's an edgy electro character.
Edgy electro boy. Electro animal boy with a hood. Sounds familiar.
Sure, yeah. But yeah, dude, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I really like Citlali's character model a lot. I like Auroran's character model a lot. Let's see, is there anyone else whose character model I liked a lot? Shalonen was pretty good, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm excited.
It looks like we're gonna get some good stuff in this next patch.
A lot of Capitano coming back to talk about how Mav is maybe lying to us or herself a little bit about something. I'm excited. I think it'll be okay.
Yeah, we're gonna get to the Gnosis already. We're gonna start addressing that, which is nice.
Well, I mean, yeah. I'm excited. I think it'll be dope. I'm excited for the Archon quest. It is funny. Like, I am more excited about Nahita's birthday party. Nahita's birthday party is like the most hyped I've been since like Masquerade of the Guilty, like 4.2. Like Nahita's birthday party is like next. Like 4.2 is the most hype thing ever, and then Nahida's birthday party is right under that. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, kind of fair. I don't know. I'm really excited for Nahida's birthday party.
Heck yeah, dude.
I just miss the Sumeru gang.
I do too. I'm so happy about it. I feel so nostalgic for Sumeru. Whatever, man. It's a special time this time of year. It's Ayaka's birthday. But also, it's my birthday. So we are here to do something special. A special waifu tier list.
Special birthday
once
event.
a year birthday event for myself and Ayaka, one of my top waifus, to celebrate this time of year. Everyone loves waifu tier lists. I love waifu tier lists. So we're here. We're here to do that. That's what we're doing. So
we're here. And because it's for your birthday, you're not going to get a lot of arguing from me. We're just going to kind of chat about what your preferences are, because this is your tier list.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't mind it being more collaborative. Like I want some pushback.
Well, listen, I'm not going to let you have
yeah.
garbage taste, but I'm also not going to, try and sell you that Navia should be the number one waifu, because it's your birthday tier list. On my birthday, Navia will take top spot, and we all know it. But
I see. Okay. That's fine. That makes sense. Yeah, okay. So first we got to do some editing here. We're on Tier Maker with a 4.8 plus teased unreleased characters, and it looks like we're actually pretty up to date, because we've got where's Mualani?
She's in the. I saw her earlier. She's like in the regular tier list.
Is she? There's Kachina.
I thought I saw her. Yeah,
so
she's next to
in here
Nahida.
somewhere.
She's between Nahida and Mona.
Oh, I see. Nice. Okay, so Mualani. So it's basically completely updated, other than Kanich. So, and then we've got some. We've got the Shalonans down here. We've got the teased characters. So that's great. This is basically perfectly up to date. Perfect. Okay. And then we've got S through D tier, and we probably need one more tier, I'd say.
Yeah. So we need a tier for unrankable.
Yep.
For the children and Kaya.
I feel like Kaya could,
You're gonna put Kaya on there. It's a bisexual waifu tier list.
We're gonna put. Yeah, I mean, I thought that's what we were doing. I don't know.
No, I like it. I wasn't sure.
I want to go through everyone. Yeah.
I wasn't sure who you wanted to think about kissing in Genshin, but if you're willing to theoretically kiss anyone over the age of consent, then I'm totally here for it.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. Yeah, we're here for kissing. So unrankables, let's go down the list here.
Yeah, so Aloy, that's fair. You might also grab where you've got duplicate characters, like there's Barbara and Summertime Barbara. Yeah.
Well, both the Clees. Okay, hold on. Okay. So we've got an Amber. Are we... Barbara's...
Is Diona a child? Yeah. Barbara's above the age of consent.
I think we can just put all the chibis in there, no exception. How about that? I don't really want to argue. I think one of my rules is if we have to argue about their age for like more than 10 seconds, then it's over. Then
they're too young. Yep.
Yeah. So
you've got two officials there, although you are allowed two officials if you want.
Yeah, we'll put that one. Let's see here.
You've got 3 genes.
Do we have 3 genes?
There's 3
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, because she got nerfed.
Yeah. Okay.
There's 2 Ayakas. Again, you're allowed.
Yeah. We'll get rid of the one of them.
2 Lisas. 2 Monas.
I don't even know which is which on the Monas.
Mika's. I feel like he's too young. You got
Mika's probably not too young, but we don't need to rank him. No one's
I
kissing.
think he's too young.
No one's kissing Mika.
You've got two Ningguangs.
True. Oh yeah.
There's also a Paimon
there's
in
not
there.
two Nilus. Where's
No,
Nilu's
because
skin?
it's too old, I guess.
That's crazy
They don't have
because
the flower.
Nilu's skin came out. Mualani's out. Nilu's skin definitely came
Yeah.
out before Mualani.
Okay.
That's crazy.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't. Razor's probably. I don't. He's probably old enough, but he was kissing.
He's like
respectfully.
it's about competence with Razor, unfortunately.
Right? Yeah. We can't be taking advantage of.
You have a Chi-Chi and a Sayu both still in the row above.
Yeah. Chi-Chi, Sayu, Yao. Crap.
Travelers. Ensign.
The bodybuilder
again.
What about old guy?
You can throw out old guy. He's old.
All right. I think I'm happy with those.
So I'm noticing that there is a male traveler, but Lumine is both of them.
What? Are you saying?
There's the first character in the row is Aether, but there's no Lumine by herself. It's Lumine with Aether.
Oh, it's right here.
Oh, okay. Well, then get rid of
she
Lumine
is.
/ Aether down below.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's a good argument.
All right.
So, S tier, do we need any more rules? I like the rule of like, man, I don't know, man. It's crazy. There's so many characters nowadays. So, like, I like having a constraint. Like, S tier can only have 5 characters or something like that. Okay. But that's crazy, though. So, I don't know. I don't know.
Why don't you?
I think that's probably fine. I think 5 characters in S is probably good. And then,
I was going to say, why don't you start by putting everyone where your gut says, and then we can decide if it's top 3 or top 5 in S tier.
I see. Yeah. Okay.
Just force some decisions at that point.
So, a waifu tier list. Now we're actually starting. So this is great. We're here to objectify and be as weird as we want to be with all these characters. So here we go. So it's my birthday. No one's allowed to complain. Cool. Aether
blows.
Not that hot. I will say I give him credit. One thing that happens every single time I load into Wuthering Waves, the loading screen or like the intro screen is like the female rover and the male rover. And I think to myself every single time, like, wow, female rover is showing a lot of skin, and the male rover is in like head to toe, like the only skin is his hands and face. And I'm glad that at least in Genshin we've got some male midriff going on.
Yeah, it's pretty even, I would say.
Yeah. It's nice.
He might be even sluttier than Lumine is.
He might be. Yeah, Lumine is pretty modest. She's just hot as fuck, so it's like hard to like,
Yeah, difficult to square the circle.
Yeah. Albedo. How do you feel about Albedo? I think he's quite pretty.
I think he sucks. I would have put him in D tier personally.
We can keep him at top. Well, I think I'm going to move him into C because I think he's better than these guys. I think he's pretty. So it's,
he's prettier than the other D tier boys, I would say, but he just, he rubs me the wrong way. I really don't like him.
That's fair. I guess I give Albedo a lot of credit because he likes kids, he likes Klee, and he's like the only one, like him and Kaya, like, I believe that Albedo just kind of likes kids.
Yeah,
Kaya,
that's fair.
I feel is
Kaya
weird about it. So
nefarious.
It's like I like that Albedo is like not weird.
You know what? Yeah, C tier. You've convinced me. He's less weird than any of the D tier guys.
This is our first. Already, we've got a huge point of contention here because Al-Haitham, you can't argue against me that he's hot. So I don't know.
It's fine.
Or
That's
can
fine.
you? You know, like what's the
I can argue that his personality is so ugly that I just see no merit in the character at all. But you can like abs, I guess, if you want to.
yeah, absolutely.
You're allowed.
Amber,
I just don't. I controversially, I would put Amber in B tier. I think she's
B
cute.
tier.
Mhm.
She's definitely cute, and it's like, what's wrong with being an adventurous, cute, girly girl? You know, like I don't
Yeah,
know, like what's she's
I feel like
fine.
nothing's wrong with it. And all of the girls in Genshin agree that she's the cutest girl. So, you
Yeah,
know,
we've got multiple people in the cast
everybody's vying for
crushing
Amber.
on Amber. Yeah. So yeah. So we've got Ito here, and
uh yeah, what's your
whilst
thoughts?
this is a bisexual thing, like boys only, he's probably S tier. But I do have to. I'm not that gay, so he's gonna have to be kind of low.
I agree with B tier. I think his personality does a lot of work for me because I'm not a muscles girl. I like femmes and I like guys who aren't very muscly or Jimmy.
Well, that's great because he's got noodle arms. So there you
He
go.
does have noodle arms. The abs don't really do it for me, but he does have noodle arms.
He's got
Um,
noodle arms and like the best personality in the game.
he's
So
got the best
that's
personality in the game, so he could honestly have any physique, and I would still find him attractive because he just seems like such a fun time.
he does. He is a great time, and he would be a fantastic partner. You know it. Everyone
Yeah,
knows
he would
it. Like
be.
he would be a
He would
fantastic
get you
partner.
into trouble all the time, but
Yeah.
he would be a good partner.
Arlecchino. Um, we'll
No
see.
dispute. She's pretty.
I don't know if she's gonna be. I don't think she's an S, but she's gonna be like top of A pretty much the whole time. I think.
Okay.
I'm a big Arlecchino fan.
She's hot. I like a hot older
She
lady
is.
that knows what she wants.
That's heckin' right, dude. This guy, Baiju,
F tier.
F tier. I think he's. I think of him kind of like Albedo. Like I think that he is like so
Okay.
pretty.
Think about his fashion sense, though.
His fashion sense pretty dog shit.
His
But,
fashion sense is
hey,
dog shit. I hate his shoes.
His shoes
He's
are not that great.
sickly. There's nothing.
He's a
there.
sickly old man. I,
I said I wasn't going to push back. You
no,
put
I
him where
want
you
you
want
to
to put
though.
him.
I want this to be kind of collaborative. So like it's got to be. I'm happy with this. All right. So Barbara, she's cute. She's an idol.
She's cute. She's an idol. She's not as cute as Amber. I would put her lower.
Yeah, I think that
She's also like a
she's
little bit
cool.
less self-possessed than Amber.
Right. Yeah, and it's not that she's not a self-actualized person. Like she is. I don't know.
She's
She
just not.
definitely
She's
knows
not
who
as
she is.
independent.
Yeah. It's
She
just
knows
not
who
that
she
hot.
is.
That's what
It's
it is.
just that,
It's just
like,
not that hot. Yeah.
Who she is cutesy and like very very close with her sister, and it's just not like it's not that hot for me.
Yeah. Agreed. Beto.
Beto, yeah, put her up there.
A-tier?
Put her up there. Put her
Yeah.
up high.
Beto is dope. Kendake,
Can't
right up there.
Uh-huh.
I want to put her above Beto. Candace is like she's
That's
one of my
fine.
favorites, dude.
She's hot.
I love Candace. She might be above. She's one of my favorites. So is Arlecchino though. So I don't know. We'll see. Charlotte, I heckin' love Charlotte.
Charlotte's
do you
great.
heckin' love Charlotte?
I really love Charlotte. I would put her high in B tier. I something about her outfit, or something. She doesn't read as that hot to me, but she is really fun and I like her a lot.
I see. I think I'll use my powers to put her into the bottom of A tier.
Birthday
'Cause
powers activated.
She's gotta just. I heckin' love Charlotte, and she needs to be
fair.
separated from
That's fair.
the rest of them. So
You can't.
This is
That's
I
fair.
like this. I think A tier is gonna be pretty crowded by
It's
by
gonna
the
be
end of
very
this.
crowded,
but
yeah.
that's fine. Kale, she's
'Kay.
cute.
Kale's
She's just
cute.
not. She's very
She's-
young and naive.
She's tough for
this.
me because she's quite naive. She doesn't know how to read. She's been really sickly her whole life. I would put her like, yeah, at the top of D. I wouldn't date her. She's cute. She's sweet, but like, she's not worldly.
She's
enough.
for Amber. Amber can have her. You know,
Amber
That's fine.
can have her, and it's sweet
Yeah.
when Amber has her. But
It feels mean to put her in
I don't
D,
want her.
so I'll just put her in
Okay,
D.
put her.
Yeah,
put her
yeah.
in C, that's fine.
She's not with the likes of these two. She's
No,
just
you're
not
right.
for me. Chevreuse.
I'll let you answer.
I mean, you know, we're in a world where it's not really ACAB. I mean, she's a hero. She's like a real, you know.
She's also not hot.
She's not,
and she's
hot.
very copy. I would put her low.
Why? Like, she's best friends with Chevreuse, best friends with Shiori. How did her outfit happen? I'm just.
I think it's her uniform. I think it's a modified version of her uniform, and she probably won't let Shiori fix it.
It's really sad.
You know,
She's got sick gloves. She's got really cool gloves.
She's got, you know what? Shiori probably bought them for her. We all have that one friend, like, you're good at makeup, but your friend is not good at makeup, and instead of just, like, always correcting them on their blending or whatever, maybe you just get them a nice... a product you know is going to work better for them as a gift at some point.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what it feels like.
Yeah,
it's like Shiori
totally
bought
know
her the
about
gloves, but okay. I mean, I don't know what the equivalent is.
There isn't one. so yeah.
I don't know how to bring you into this experience.
Yeah. No. You've just educated me on this experience, so this is fine. This is good. All right. Speaking of Shiori, she's next.
Yeah, you can put her in S tier if you want.
I do want to put her in S tier. I think Shiori is one of my top waifus for sure. She's got the personality. She's got the looks. It's perfect. Her personality is just the best. Whenever I can't remember the guy's name, but in the movie like festival event. Mm-hmm. When the director guy was pouring out his heart about how appreciative he was to the group, and he was starting to cry, and Shiori says, quote, "Ew." That's when I knew. That's when I knew she was the one. I fucking love Shiori.
He was cooked. He was cooked right then and there.
I love Shiori so much. Chungyun. We can put him right over here.
Yeah, I feel like he fits in this category of like, not for me, but you know, fine. We like him.
He's got such a good personality. Probably, never mind. Probably something like that.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm trying not to argue with you about Al-Haytham. So I'm gonna.
I know Al-Haytham's. You can just imagine Al-Haytham's not here.
Yeah, I'm gonna cross him out in my mind. In which case, this order is great.
Sino.
Sino's got to be at least in B tier. I think him
Probably
and
just
Ito
right
are very
Ito.
much in the same boat. Yeah, they're both great. Yeah. They're both sweet. They're both kind of not for me. Genshin has so many pretty ladies that I don't think a guy's ever gonna get into S tier with me. Maybe eventually, but right now, no.
Yeah.
I think we've talked about this before. That my ratio of like how much I'm interested in women versus men is exactly the same as yours.
It's a funny, and I'm pretty much a straight dude, so it's a funny scenario.
You know.
Dia.
S.
So Dia is my number one waifu, my favorite character in the game, and that's just kind of how it is. She's amazing. Her hotness, of course, is why she's here, but like I said earlier, I like to pretend I play this game for a couple other reasons. And one of those reasons is Dia's character quest or like story quest is probably one of my favorites. I heckin' love it. It is my favorite character quest. And I think that she's very well written. I think she's got some amazing things going for her. I love Dia, and her personality is great. I love it. And then there's a lot of other things I like about being a fan of Dia, like liking Dia's relationships with Dooney and Candace. Mm-hmm. Dia's my favorite character.
Dia's great.
Sure.
Dia's a really well done character. For Genshin, I think she's one of the best, like, fleshed out, fully a whole person kind of characters in the game, which is insane because I feel like she doesn't actually get that much screen time for the amount of development that she's had versus other characters who are like always on my screen and I know less about. But
yeah, she was just a solid side character. I mean, she one of the more side main characters than Sumeru, and then she got a story quest, and she's been in a couple events. But yeah, she has had a modest amount of screen time for how great it was.
Yeah.
As opposed to someone like, and we'll get there, but like Clorand, who's had a lot of screen time, and she's really good in all of it. It's just not like, I don't know, there's something about Clorand's screen time that really, where is Clorand, now that I'm looking at it? What's going on here?
Oh, somebody forgot her.
We'll get Clorand up in here. We fixed it. We've got Clorand. Here she is. I think Clorand easily just goes somewhere up here. I love Clorand. She's definitely in the top echelon of my characters. I like a lot.
Yeah, I would put her up there for sure. I like her a lot.
Yeah.
I like her with Navia a lot.
Yeah, dude, her and Navia are sick. Like, it's so good.
They're incredible
It's
together.
so good. So
I think the thing about Clorand's screen time that bothers you is that she's not a like front and center person. She really complements like in a relationship with Navia, where Navia is very front and center. She's sort of the more introverted, quiet partner. And so I think, in getting all the screen time with her and still not learning that much more about her, I think we are actually learning that she's just a quiet, private person who doesn't have a lot to share. She's kind of a workaholic. She has her hobbies. She likes her hobbies, but she's like, I don't know. She's a little like neurodivergently almost overly interested in the things. She kind of hyperfixates on the things she likes. And that is the thing about her.
That's fair. Yeah. And it's interesting to point out because it's like I think a really good couple of characters that we can compare these things to nowadays is Lenny and Lynette. And it's like, I like Lenny type characters, although I personally relate to Lynette type characters. It's like, like I'm more like Lynette and I'm more attracted to people like Lenny. So it's like, it's an interesting,
which is exactly the dynamic, right?
Yeah, it's exactly the dynamic. And Clorand is like Lynette. And that's just how
Clorand is that. She's the quiet partner. Like in the same way that, you probably gravitate in relationships or in friendships to have like sort of an extroverted or a louder front and center person that is more comfortable for you to hang out with than another quiet person for whom you might have to be the frontline person.
Yep, absolutely. Yep, that is yep.
Yeah, I think about when we went to a restaurant together and you had to be the one that like asked the waiter for stuff because I was like anxious about it.
That's me, dude. I'm the one. Hey, we ordered pickles. That's me. It's not me at all, by the way. But
it was in a situation
was.
where it wasn't clear which one of us was the speaker upper. And so I think people who aren't the speaker upper normally or don't like to be gravitate to someone you know for sure will as somebody that's a close person in your life.
Yeah, and it's great. It's very comfy to have someone to be the front guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know who I would never be caught dead in a million years at a restaurant with? This guy.
D-Luke. Yeah, agree. Hard agree.
Under Kaya. Kaya's got a better skin. Yeah, D minus, dude. Fucking F tier. This guy is probably one of the characters I am least interested in spending time with.
He's my least favorite. Yep.
I heckin' hate that guy, dude. Fucking Batman wannabe idiot.
Broke Jean's heart.
Yeah, like he doesn't
Too
even
cool
know
to join the Knights. Like, come on.
He doesn't know what he had, dude. Like, imagine being in a relationship with a knockout bombshell. I just whatever, dude. I cannot imagine.
I can't because if I had Jean, I'd lock her down.
I just can't believe.
And I'd take care of her, and I'd support her dreams. And he didn't do any of that.
Absolutely. What a loser.
We decided.
What a loser. Yeah.
This is all our headcanon. I just want to give a quick little check to the fact that everything we've just ranted about
is not real.
Other than him not being willing to join the Knights of Favonius is all fake. Is all not text.
So, Eula. You're not a big Eula fan.
I'm not a fan of Eula, but you feel free to put her where you want because I know I'm wrong. I just can't change my mind.
I'm a Eula enjoyer. I probably like her a little bit more. I think that right above Amber is probably a good spot for her. I like Eula. So, I like her dancing. I like her story quest. I know you're not a giant fan, but I heckin' like her story quest.
I like her dancing.
I like she's got the short out there that is just like amazing. I think it's a fan made short.
It is a fan made short.
So good, dude. The fans
it's beautiful.
of Eula, some people don't like the fans of Eula because they're too hardcore. The fans of Eula inspire me, and like it makes me like Eula more. Like I like Eula. Farazan. I
really
love
like
Farazan. I'd probably put her. Honestly, probably
put
like
her,
high,
yeah.
like really high. Like
I would put her there.
I really like.
I think she's fantastic, and she's pretty, and
is.
she's fun, and she's nice. I think she's great.
She's great, dude. She is like fun, pretty, nice. Like it's just everything, dude. Like she's great, fun, pretty, and nice, and also like assertive and like self-actualized. Like she's not gonna take shit from anyone, but she's not gonna put anyone down. It's like she doesn't have to put anyone down for her to be like on top of the world because she's so confident. I don't know. I really like Farazan. She's great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love Farazan. Underrated.
Fischl. Underrated, so underrated, dude. Fischl, or not Fischl. Fischl's pretty rated. But Farazan's very underrated. Fischl, waifu-wise, on a waifu tier list, I love Fischl. She's one of my favorite characters.
I like Fischl a lot.
She's just she's kind of young and naive.
I personally see Fischl as undateable because I worry about her like mental competence. And she's also quite young, and she's also quite naive.
I don't know, man.
That's not to say you can't consider her dateable. It's just like I'm a psychologist.
It's a concern.
So like I worry more about the way that she presents than you would. And that's fine.
Yeah. I like Fischl. I think that her being, oh god, I can't put her there. I really like Fischl. I'll put her like right there. she's just not for me. Waifu was. She just is she's one of my favorite characters though. Like she's probably like top 3 favorite character. It's just
she's a really fun character. I like her as a character.
Yeah.
I would be friends with Fischl.
Oh yeah, dude. Fischl is fantastic. Like the wanting to spend time with characters, like I would want to spend time with Fischl for sure. Like she's great.
Fremy I really like. He's a pretty femboy. He does read a little on the younger side, so I think he can't go above B, but he's a sweetie.
I can't. Okay, so like I like him. He can't go above Eula though. Like that's just
that's fine.
You know, hey.
I would put him personally above Amber.
You think so?
Yeah.
I was just liking Amber.
I love
and Eula
his little
right
French boy haircuts.
I kind of agree. Yeah, Fremy is fantastic, dude. He's great. Farina,
S tier. I think we all know it.
She's my real favorite character. D is my favorite character. Farina's my real favorite character. You know how it is.
Yes.
And waifu material, she's right up there, dude. Like she's fantastic. We heckin' love everything about Farina. I don't even like. I want to spend the next half an hour just talking about how fantastic of a character Farina is. But instead, we'll. I think we've
done that before.
Yeah, Farina. I fucking love Farina. She's amazing.
So I'm gonna have to let you rank gaming because I cannot see him as anything other than a gay man, and that's just not gonna work.
I don't know. He's fine. It's just he's got like I'm probably gonna put him like. He doesn't deserve to be down here, but he's probably gonna go bottom of C because like he's too nice. He's not that hot. I don't know, man. Like I don't like him that much. He's nice.
I like when he came out to his father, and then his father accepted him for who he is, because he likes dancing.
You're right. Actually,
there was no subtext about it at all.
We'll do that. We'll because you're right. He does have like. We'll even put him above helping.
Oh, I didn't mean to like push.
No, you're right, dude. Like you just made an argument, and you're right about it. Like he had a good story. He's just so nice. Like I feel like he's very... like a wife. He's like the waifus of Genshin.
Yeah,
where
he's a gay boy waifu.
Who's been waifu. Yeah. He's nice about everything. He does the honorable choice. He's a goody two shoes. And he's just trying to live his life, which is great. It's just, hey. Ganyu. I'm a cryo simp.
You're a cryo simp. I'm not a Ganyu enjoyer. I think she's really boring. So I'm gonna let you rank her, but I would put her in the C tier.
In C tier? I don't think I can do that. I think I've got to put her up here somewhere. Yeah. I think she's got to be Probably in B over these guys. She's hot. She's a cryo. She's hot, but she's cryo, which is a fantastic combo, and that's Goro. Way too stupid for me.
Unrankable.
Unrankable.
Freaking unrankable. I hate him.
I honestly I wouldn't even put him with these guys. These guys are so bad.
I would put him down there with those guys. He's not as evil as them, but he's dumb enough that I hate him the same amount.
Hu Tao.
I would put in S rank, but
I know you
S
would.
Rank. This is your birthday tier list. Your S rank is your S rank. I cannot submit characters there.
But you can.
That feels like an invasion. I would put her at the top of A. Well, I'm going to save my invocation for Navia because I know I like Navia more than you do.
Yeah.
And I know we both like Hu Tao.
We do both like Hu Tao. I like Hu Tao a lot. She is great. And it's like everything about Hu Tao, like all of her fan content, all of like whenever she shows up in events, like I heckin' love Hu Tao. Hu Tao and Venti in that like Venti Hu Tao event was just so fun.
Yeah, in the Waterbone poetry event.
And the TCG event, whenever she's like doing poetry with Kazuha, like, or yeah,
Yeah,
I really
yeah.
like Hu Tao.
She's great. I love Hu Tao. I think she's wonderful.
Honestly, I mean, I probably could put her here. Like, I want to put Candace above her. It's just like Candace doesn't get enough screen
Candace
time.
just doesn't have enough
She's
screen
so
time.
Candace is hotter than Hu Tao. It's just that we
Candace
don't
is
like,
hotter than Hu Tao,
We
I
just
would
don't get it.
agree.
We just don't get it. And Hu Tao is great. So we'll just we can do that. Jean. She's an overworked waifu.
I'd put her high in B. I'd put her like maybe middle in B. I like her less than Sino.
That's probably a good spot for her. Yeah, I think I like that. Kazuha. He's a poet.
You're gonna
He's a
have to
twink.
rank him. I don't care for Kazuha as a waifu option.
He's so poetic. Like, I like that he is a character that like actually does like poetry in his idols. Like, I like that. So I don't know. I like it. I'll put it up there.
That's fine.
We got a second Kaya here. Ayaka. Ayaya.
Again, this is one of your wives, so you can put her in the
it's-
wife tier if you want. I think
Yeah.
you get 5, so unless you're
I
anticipating.
get 5. I don't know, like top 5. It's just it really is kind of tough, dude.
Well, put her there
Ayaka?
for now and move her if somebody knocks her out.
Yeah. We'll
Yeah.
put her up there. Yeah. Because we've got anyway. Okay.
Yeah. We've still got a lot of characters.
We got so many characters. Ayato up here with the
I
rest
would
of
put him in
the
B list.
B-boys.
I like him less than Sino also. I just like
see.
Sino, I guess, more than I thought.
I also like Sino. I was gonna say like I like him more than these guys, but I'm with you. I think that I like grouping these guys together like that. Kaveh.
Kave's A tier. Kave's lovely.
He probably is probably bottom of A tier. Kaveh is he's the best husbando in the game.
Kaveh is the only Genshin boy that I would marry.
He's so great. Yeah. I mean, Toma is his only competition, and
Toma's his only competition. Toma's great. I love Toma. I would.
Yeah.
Kaveh. I would want.
Kaveh.
Now, if you marry Toma, he could be a very good stay-at-home husband.
I'll put Kaching right up here.
Okay,
she's hot.
I think that's very fair.
She's great. She's got a fun personality. She's kind of a proto Chiori. Mm-hmm. She's too good.
She's not bad. She's okay,
and I like that. Kirara.
I'm
not a giant Kirara fan.
I would rank her really low, personally. She's got cat feet.
She does got cat feet.
I could get past ears. I could even get past tails, although they really emphasize her tails. But I can't get past the cat feet. I really, really can't.
They emphasize her tails so much.
A lot.
I like Kirara. I think that right here is actually perfect for me. I think I like her more than Chevreuse. And that's just
Okay. I think that's fine.
Sara.
I think that's fair. Kujo Sara, I would unironically rank kind of high.
Yeah, I would too. I think that she is like Farazan, she's completely underrated. Like, people just don't get it. She is great.
I would put her at the top of B tier personally.
Top of B under Charlotte?
But you can put her in A tier if you like her there. That's okay.
Well, we'll see. I don't know. Maybe I do like her. I think that she might be above these guys.
Okay.
I like Kujo. She's got a great personality. And
she does.
Just
she's
hot,
fun.
Dude. She's so
she's
great.
Hot.
People underestimate her. Kuki.
People I really like
quite high, and I think that she's underrated still. Kuki is a powerful, independent, smart woman.
Yeah, I would put her right where you're hovering, right near Farazan.
Yeah. Oh man. I just heckin' love
Getting really tough
Arlecchino and
for you.
Clorand so much. Oh geez, yeah, these guys are crazy. These guys are all just really good. Top of A tier is like
It's really
these guys are
competitive.
great. These guys are great. They're all fantastic. I love A tier. They're so great. I think Kuchasara down. Yeah.
Hmm.
Layla
B.
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 Man, I was thinking that I was gonna be the one that was like a little too generous with like top of C. But
Oh, you could
yeah,
put her at the top of C. That's fine. I thought you liked her more than apparently you do.
I do.
I
I
think C tier
do
is good.
like her.
I
It'd
think the
be nice
top of
to
C
just put
is
her
fine.
by Ganyu, but yeah,
I
I
don't
think
like her
top of
whole
C.
sleepy thing. It just doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, the Giga Chad Layla is quite nice, but
If Layla was always Giga Chad Layla, I would like her a lot more. If we occasionally got Sleepy Layla because she worked too hard instead of the other way around, she would be a top tier character.
right, yeah. She's a weird version of the overworked waifu.
A very weird version of the overworked wife.
All right, Lisa, A tier
Lisa's
for
A
sure.
tier.
Hey man, I love Lisa. Probably like right.
Put her above Clarand, I think. She
Buff
always calls me a
Clarence.
cutie and gives me snacks.
That's fine. Yeah, Lisa is really good. I love Lisa. Lumine.
Uh Lumine is me. So I feel like that makes Lumine sort of unrankable to me. But we ranked Aether.
Nice.
Like anytime I ship a character with Lumine, that just means with me. So I don't know.
It's like it's not even a good version of with me, you know, like
Yeah. It's with the closest thing I can get to it being me.
let's put her at the bottom of C tier.
Okay. I agree she's
She's
better than
hot.
Aether because she's hotter
She's hot.
and her voice actress fucking slays.
Yeah. She's an ass to Farina, so we can never forgive that, and
We
never
won't,
let anyone
yeah.
forget that. So
We
that's
never will
just
forget it.
Lynette. I am a
Lynette is
huge
great.
sucker for uh Lynette's like gimmick, like her outfit, whatever, like the magician thing.
I like a magician. I'm okay with you putting her in A tier if you would like to.
Yeah, I think I would like to. I think I'll put her like right there. I heckin' love Lynette.
I like
She's
Lynette a lot.
fantastic. And again, she's probably like favorite character wise. I don't know. I really like Lynette a lot. This is just not her. It's not her her tier list to shine in. Lenny. Oh boy. I was thinking
Unfortunately, Lenny is kind of a lot for me.
you don't like Lenny.
I
Very
wouldn't want to
much.
be Lenny's partner.
So you'd put him like low.
Well,
you
I would
wouldn't-
put
you-
him-
You wouldn't want him at all.
I would put him
basically.
like in. I would put him at the top of C tier. I would want him more than Layla, but less than Amber.
I see. All right, then I get to. I'll put him
Then
like
you
up
get to
here
do 'em.
over Fremenois.
Oh, I would definitely
Yeah.
rather be Fremene's partner than Lenny's personally.
That's an interesting point.
Lenny looks out for you and he's great and he cares about his family or whatever, but Fremene,
He's so emotional.
he's just so emotionally intelligent and
Yeah.
he's so caring and he would put his life on the line for you if you needed it. I don't
These two are they're great.
They're great.
You're right. Good points. Mona.
Mona, we all like everybody love Mona.
Everybody does love Mona. How does that look?
That looks
Just
fine
like
to me. I'm good with
A
that.
fantastic showing in A. I love Mona. She's so good. Just and waifu material, like she's got a great amount of fan service and otherwise. Like she's great, dude.
She's great.
Mona's great.
She's a really
She's
good
great.
character,
She's
and I think
so
she's going to come
solid.
into more importance as we continue to progress, which will be nice.
Yeah. Mualani.
Bottom of C tier for me, but I will let you rank her because I know that's really unfair.
Bottom of C tier.
I just don't. Mualani, I just can't.
I
don't know what
her,
it
like,
is.
high C tier. I think this
Okay.
is probably, she's cute,
That is fine.
but she's too goody two shoes.
She's just a lot. She's just sort of
Kind of
constantly a lot.
Yeah. Navia.
Navia.
Here we go.
I would like her to be. I'm not allowed to put anyone in S tier, so I would like her to be at the very top of A.
The very top of it.
That's what I would do. But it's your birthday and your tier list, so you can put her as low as bottom of A if you want.
I see. I definitely want her in the top ish of A. I think we got to do some rearranging here. I think the person who's really out of place here is Arlecchino and Farazan. And then I think like this is like I like the way this looks more. This is here we can do this. Are you happy with this? I'm happy. I don't know. Are you happy?
Oh, clock wipe. I lost my internet connection. So when I left off, I was yelling about Navia needing to be above Cloran, but I think probably you put her somewhere without my being present for it.
Yeah, I yapped for several seconds about how
perfect.
I actually some stuff was looking a little weird, so I decided to rearrange a bit, and I put Arlecchino at the very top of A, Navia underneath her, and then so on.
Then
so
Farazan, then Hu Tao. Okay, all right.
I think this is how everything looks a little better to me now. I think I'm more comfortable with the way things are now.
Okay, I consent to this. This looks fine.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. Yeah, Navia is an amazing waifu. Top tier waifu. Or A tier waifu. That's it. Speaking of not top tier waifu, we've got Nouvelette. As far as husbando material goes, I feel like he is awful. Like he's not emotionally present. He's not
correct.
Like he'll do nice things for, like he'll wash the dishes while you're asleep or something, but he'll never tell you he loves you. So like what the fuck? Like I don't like he'll never say it to your face. He'll just admire you from afar. Bottom C tier.
Yeah, like, I think he would be a very bad partner, personally.
Just a terrible
My conception of him in order to be more generous to him is that he's like less than totally human. And so I wouldn't want to be in a relationship with him in any way.
Yeah, just not it, dude. And on the exact opposite spectrum, dude, Nilou probably is the best waifu in the game. Like, she is I
agree with that.
So waifu material.
She's very marryable. She would be a fantastic partner for anyone lucky enough.
She would be, dude. Like her power is unlimited. I'll just leave her at top of A if that's okay with you.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
That's just how it has to be. She is incredible. Now, Ning Wang, not the most supportive of partners. She is
Ning Wang is hot, but a bad partner.
She's so hot. I want to put her just right by Beto, but I want to put her in A tier.
Put her right by Beto.
She's so
put her
hot.
by Beto.
She's got the personality.
She's so hot.
She's just not. You can't marry her. She wouldn't marry you. So there's like not.
It's true.
I love Ning Wang though. Ning Wang is great. Like this, I heckin' love Ning Wang. Noelle. Uh, Noelle's an interesting character. I mean, she's hot. I don't really like the maid thing. I really like playing her in game, which is like kind of a problem. She's like one of my favorite characters to play. But it's like her personality,
I don't
I'm
think
just
she's
not
a
really
good
there.
character to date. Yeah.
Well, and she's probably, I don't know, actually, I was going to say like she's a fine person to date, but she honestly, she's like too submissive. So it's like I don't know, man, it probably wouldn't be that fun.
You would have to do a lot of work in helping her build self-efficacy. And I don't want to do that work when Navia is an option.
I'll probably put her here, above Barbara, below Layla. That's my, I think that's my read.
That makes sense to me.
Raiden, the waifu
Raiden, I have
Archon.
the same problem with.
She's
I have the same problem with her as I have with Ming Wang. She's pretty, but she's vacant.
She's a little vacant, dude. Man, she's so hot. I think with Kaching is probably a good place for me. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's fair. They're very similar.
Kaching's got a better personality, if I'm being honest. So it's just that Raiden has a hot girlfriend, so it's like not really fair.
Well, yeah, but we're gonna be ranking Raiden's hot girl-friend.
It's gonna be hard for her to have a girl. Like when I'm married to her girlfriend, it's gonna be it's tough, you know. My wife's girlfriend.
Yaimiko is not entering a monogamous relationship with you. You're gonna have to have your wife and her girlfriend.
Yep, absolutely. Rosaria, quite hot.
Rosaria is really hot.
She's cryo. Man, probably. It feels weird not to put her into A tier. Probably put her into A tier.
I feel like put her low in A tier. She's also emotionally not available, but she's very attractive.
Yeah, I think I like this here. I like that. Kokomi, another good waifu.
I would put her high.
Yeah, she's like
yeah.
All right, so Kokomi, I think I'll put her here below Kuki, above Lynette. She's
okay.
I
think that's fair.
You like that in A tier? Okay, yeah. I like mid A tier.
She's high ranking, but she's high ranking, but she's not as good a partner as Kuki is.
Yeah, Kuki. Honestly, Kuki is like, as far as like just being a partner, she's probably up there with Nilu. Like she's probably one of the better, like just one of the best.
She's
partners.
A great partner.
She's really good. Shudha. She's less good of a partner. Maybe the hottest character in the game.
She is
though.
quite hot.
So it's like
she's quite extraordinarily hot. I would put her sort of in the area that Ningguang is in personally. Very hot, very pretty to look at. Would be fun to date, but would never marry you. Shinha would, but she wouldn't understand what it really means.
She doesn't. Yeah, she's just kind of smiling and nodding. Like, yeah, okay, that'll make you happy. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Like, you know, that's
sure. You want me to wear this dress? Okay, fine, good. What do I say? Repeat after me. Perfect.
I have to put her up a little ways.
That's all right. You're allowed. It is your birthday after all.
I heckin' love Shinna. Honestly, it's kind of tough because like I feel like she can't really compete with these guys, but I'm like half a mind to put her up into this over Ayaka. Like she's so crazy.
You can put her up there, but you only get 5.
Yeah, I only get 5.
Put her up there, but you get 5.
Yeah, it would have to.
If somebody
push
gets
Ayaka
knocked
out.
down, then somebody gets knocked down.
We'll see.
Well, then put her up there.
We'll put her. Well,
if she would push out Ayaka, then put her up there by Ayaka.
Well, okay.
You can be honest. It's okay.
I think I gotta be honest with myself. Shinha's one of my favorite characters. She's just great, dude. I heckin' love Shinha. But I heckin' love Ayaka too. I don't know. It's tough. It's a tough thing. Hazo. ACAB.
Nah.
I think.
C tier, D tier. I don't
I like him more than these guys.
Not
D
for
tier is like... Actually, he could be down
Is
here.
Deluxe tier.
Right above Goro. Like, if Goro's down here, we can put him down there.
He could be there.
If
yeah.
Actually, like, if the... Let's... Yeah. Sucrose. She's got a sex dungeon. She's cute.
Yeah, we've had this discussion.
Yeah.
You put her where you want to put her, because I would put her unrankable. I don't... She's a squirrel.
She's a squirrel. Yeah. A squirrel with a sex dungeon.
I wouldn't date a squirrel, and a squirrel with a sex dungeon is terrifying.
And she's really smart. Like, she's got ideas about what to do in that dungeon. Like, I don't know, man. I'll put her. I'll put her up there. I'm a sucrose enjoyer. Tartaglia.
I know you are.
Horrible.
D.
Horrible partner.
Bottom of D. Only character in the game that's worse is Diluc, and it's not by a wide margin.
Toma.
Toma's very high ranking. I would put him in the top of B tier, I think. I'm sticking to my gun that I would marry Kaveh over Toma.
Kaveh he beats out Toma. Unfortunately, Toma doesn't get a ton of screen time to defend himself, you know? Like, he does and he doesn't. All his screen time is just pointing out that he's a good housewife for Ayaka and Ayato, so it's like a...
Mm-hmm.
I'll put him under Ganyu, though. Oh, God.
He's a better waifu than Ganyu.
He's a better waifu, but Ganyu's hotter.
I don't know if I agree with that, personally.
You don't agree with that? What about, I mean, her outfit, Camry? Her outfit.
I like her new outfit.
Yeah, her new outfit.
I don't like her original outfit.
Yeah, well, her new outfit.
My problem with her is her original outfit.
Well, that's great, because we've got her new outfit now.
And I really hate her haircut.
Yeah, well, in her new outfit, her haircut is perfect. And I like her old haircut. And I think her old haircut is good, and I really, really like her new haircut. Anyway, okay. Tainari? He's kind of a know-it-all. I would personally put him pretty low. He's kind of I would want to be his friend, but not his partner. Yeah. We can put him right here above Kale. That seems like a fine
put them together.
Yeah. Venti. I heckin' love Venti.
You gotta do what you're gonna do here, because I don't find Venti dateable.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I find Venti dateable. I just fucking love him. You know, I don't know what to do about that. You know, maybe you're right here under Toma. Maybe right above Toma. He's poetic. I don't know. Venti is crazy. I don't know, man. He's nuts.
Venti's so hard to get a handle on.
Wanderer. He's an awful partner. I like the character a lot.
He's bad. He's not a good partner.
He's one of my favorite characters. He's so
he
bad.
Needs a lot of therapy before he's ready to be a good partner for somebody.
His husbando level is just really low.
Yeah.
Risley.
ACAB. He's hot, but he's cop. I don't know.
He's such a cop too. Like he's really cop. I'm gonna put him down here. He's hot, but I don't like him. I just don't like him. Zhang She's cute. She's a businesswoman. She knows how to cook, you know? She's a cannibal.
She's cute. She's a businesswoman. She knows how to cook. She's kind of young. I'd put her in like the official area.
Yeah. I think that's probably great. That's probably a great place to put her. I like her. She's going to be great for somebody else.
For somebody else, yep.
Jin Yun.
Auntie Yoon has to rank pretty high. She's hot, she's smart, she's sweet.
Yeah.
She loves her family. She's very reasonable.
I think I want to put her
I think with Lisa and Mona.
And now I want to move Clarand to over these guys. I like Clarand. And I think
Okay.
I think Lisa and
I'm
Mona
good with that.
are great as like a gatekeeper of sorts here. Like that, I
like
like
a more or
this.
less
I like this
a
zone.
comparison point.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Zhao, he's edgy.
Undateable. He's not dateable.
Yeah, there's a huge case to be made. There's lots of arguments for Zhao. He's probably better than Risley than these guys. He's probably with like Kazuha. He's probably right under Kazuha.
That's fair.
Like, I probably like him more than Kazuha. No, I think I like him about the same. Yeah, I think I like him about the same. This guy.
D tier. D tier.
Can
I hate this guy.
Can I date his VA instead? Like, what?
Well, we would all like to date his VA. She's so hot.
She's like one of the hottest people
and so
on the
talented.
Planet. Yeah, she's hot and talented, dude. And she's got to be rich. Like she's great at her job. So hey. Anyway, D tier. Hey. I don't like that guy. I don't know. He's fine. He's not like fine him. Though. Rocker.
Yeah.
Jinyan.
The rocker chick. I wouldn't. I with the English dub, I just struggle so much. I would put her pretty low.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to get to know her, unfortunately.
I watched her.
I have a Southern accent, or I used to have a Southern accent. I don't know how much it comes through on here, but hers, it's triggering. I can't.
She triggers you with her accent. Feels horrible. Yeah, I like her. She's in Fischl's event, and I heckin' love Fischl's event. So I don't know, and she sticks up for Fischl. So I like her. I like her. And I mean, she's hot. Ish.
You can put her as high as you would like. I have
fine.
Famously not seen Fischl's event, unfortunately.
Yeah, you've got to fix that.
One homework assignment at a time, dog. I can't. I finally did Arlecchino's story quest,
and I'm so happy about it. And you are too. Arlecchino's quest, you heckin' loved. So, yeah. I
heckin' loved it. It was great.
Yaimiko, this is the one. So
this is for you. This one's for the boys. And then Ayaka has to move down.
Yeah, Ayaka's gonna move down.
And that's okay.
I'm putting her above
that reality.
Milu. I'm just biased.
That's okay.
Like Milu's the better waifu. I'm biased though, and I heckin' love Ayaka, so that's just how it has to be.
Hey, it's yours and Ayaka's birthday, so
that's right.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, it stinks to do Ayaka like that on her birthday, but that's just, hey man. I heckin' love Ayaka though, and she knows it. She knows that I spend like
she knows
most of my resources on strongboxing her. She knows.
Has that Ayaka Logitech thing come out yet? When is that?
I don't know. I don't think so. But I don't know. I haven't seen anything about it. I need to look into that because I want to buy some merch with Ayaka on it, please. Hello?
Yeah.
So anyway.
I thought it was in September sometime, but maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe it is. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. Yanfei. I'm a Yanfei enjoyer.
You are. I'm not. Do with her what you will. I would put her in.
I'm kind of a
C tier somewhere.
Big Yanfei enjoyer. C tier? All right, then I'll put her in B
I'm
still.
not a Yanfei enjoyer, so you put her where you want.
I would probably put her by Charlotte. Like I really like Yanfei.
I don't have any reasons to back up my dislike. It's just like the outfit. It's that she's a not human. She just has too much going against her for me.
I like her outfit. I don't like her antlers, but I like her outfit a lot.
I hate her antlers. I hate her shoes.
I like her personality. I think that I would get along with her quite well. But yeah,
I think so too. And I like her for you. If she came around, attached to you, we would be friends. That would be fine. For me, it's not there.
Right. And this is a waifu tier list. This is a part we're shipping them with me.
This is
this is great.
Yeah, we're shipping them with you. This is the ship of the week.
It is. Yelan, so attractive.
I would put her really high. She's really attractive, and honestly, she kind of makes time for us.
Probably
she cares about
like,
Uncle What's His Face.
She's like super hot.
I think that's a good place to go.
Yeah, I think that's And she's got those ninja boys that she ties up in her spare time.
Around, yeah. She comes with rope, and she's very good with rope. So personally, I gotta rank her pretty high.
She's so good. Yoimiya, goody two shoes.
I gotta rank her really low.
I'm just not a Yoimiya fan. Probably, I think only a fool would say that she's not hot. Like, I accept that she's hot.
Yes, I agree.
I think bottom of B tier. Like, she's, Amber's got a better personality. Like, that's just
agree.
How it is.
I agree. When I first started playing Genshin, I played a trial Yoimiya, and I liked her kit a lot. But then I met her in the story, and all of my enthusiasm to pull for her as a playable dissipated so fast.
No. Yeah. She's just, her personality is just not it for me. Which is crazy. I mean, I know I'm a hypocrite. I love Ayaka, but I like shipping Ayaka with Yoimiya. I don't like Yoimiya. So this is, that's just how it is. Yoonjin. I simp for simps.
I like Yoonjin.
And she simps for Shinha. So
who you also simp for.
I love her. And she's pretty, like she's, like her sense of fashion, good. Makeup, good. Like she's hot.
She's pretty. She's talented. She has good sensibilities. Her decision making is good. She cares about people. She's a good character. I like her.
I could move her up here into A tier. She's great. Yoonjin is great.
I accept
underrated.
That. I just talked you into that, so I accept it.
Yeah. Zhongli. He's broke. He's a broke bitch.
Daddy? He's old. I don't know.
He's a
daddy,
bitch
but in the wrong kind of way.
He is.
He's a dad.
Zhongli's auto attacks, make me feel something. Like, I feel like he is badass. Whenever he's trying to be cool, he just succeeds. Like, he's a really cool dude. He's just also a fucking boomer. So it's like,
he is. He's a boomer. He's a dad.
I'll probably put him
I want to go tell him about my problems. I want to go ask him for life advice.
And he'll drink wine with you that you bought. Yeah. There's not much benefit. He's poor. So, hey,
Well, I mean, I would get more out of that than my relationship with my actual dad. So.
Kanich, he's nice.
He's kind of flat, I feel.
Probably under
I've done his tribal.
Probably under these guys. Probably around around Baiju.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
And Baiju's pretty, and he's not that pretty. I'll put him there.
He's not that pretty. I don't think Baiju's pretty either. Respectfully.
I can't believe that, dude. I'm shocked at how pretty. I think Baiju is probably the prettiest boy. I don't know, man. I don't know. Even against Venti. I don't know. Citlali.
I think he thinks he's pretty, and I disagree that I don't think he's that pretty. I like Citlali. We don't know her, so she can't probably go in S tier, but you could put her pretty high based on your impression so far if you want.
I would love to put her pretty high. I'll put her, I would like to put her up here like Rosaria, and then if her personality is what I want it to be, then we can. Then she might knock out Shinha.
With the
I like Citlali a lot, so we'll put her up here.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I like that.
Even above Rosaria. Yeah, she's cryo, she's hot, she's got an awesome, too good for me personality. Hell yeah. Shloated. Oh my god. Oh,
I want to put her really high. I really want to put her really high based on her kit. She's hot.
I wouldn't. I'll just put her like right here.
We'll put her with Citlali.
Yeah.
She's my Citlali.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, and I'm pretty sure that she'll just be awesome in the storyline. So like, I would not be surprised if she ends up being in your top 5. So
I wouldn't be surprised either. My top 5's a little roomy. I could easily make some cuts up there. I feel like my heart is so taken with Navia and Hu Tao and Nilu. I feel like there's room.
Yeah, Navia, Hu Tao, Nilu.
Yeah, and then it's probably going to be Shilonen and then Kaveh.
Yeah, that's fair. Chaska.
Who is this?
Chaska.
Oh, Chaska.
Yeah. She's cool. Her sister's cool.
She's cool. I like her dynamic with her sister. I feel like top of B for right now. I couldn't really defend that answer.
Honestly, I'll put her above Ganyu, who's also personality-less. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then maybe move
that's fair.
Venti above Ganyu. No, Ganyu's so hot. It's tough. Ganyu.
Okay.
This is pretty privilege and bias. Like, this is like it's tough, dude. That's just how it is.
We're talking about dating, like,
yeah.
Attractiveness has to play into that.
It does. Auroran. He's okay.
We don't know anything.
We really don't know anything other than he's helping the bad guys, but he's being threatened into it.
As far as we can tell, yeah.
As far as we can tell.
I don't know. I would personally put him unrankable because we've seen him like once.
He's kind of hot though. Unrankable. Yeah. You're probably right.
Mavuika?
Maeve. I don't know. I want to call her Maeve because Maeve's like actually a name, but Mav.
I want to call her Vicky because I like the V in her name.
Yeah. Vicky is a good name, but I don't know if the community is gonna be on board.
No, the community won't like it. I don't know. I think Mavuika is fun, but I wouldn't put her much higher than the bottom of A. I don't think she's better than Kaveh.
I don't either. It's like if we could get her, it's kind of like Raiden. Like if we could get her outside of the Archon quests, maybe, like I bet that she is pretty fun to like go get coffee with, go get dinner with. Like she's probably great to date, honestly, as long as there's not a impending
We just don't know
war.
that yet.
Cause she makes those jokes. Like she's got jokes. She's funny. I don't know.
Got jokes.
And she's sentimental and emotional. I don't know. She's a strong, independent woman. Yeah, I'll probably just put her bottom.
Next year, when you do your birthday tier list, she might be higher. But for now, I feel like she's not better than Kaveh.
Yeah.
You won't convince me.
I kind of agree. I mean, she's really hot. But she's kind of plays dirty. She's really hot. It's like Shinha. Like she's in a skin tight, bodysuit. Like she's not playing fair.
Right.
But hey,
Right. Is she hotter than Navia? No. But
no.
Does Navia wear a skin tight leather bodysuit? No. So,
Yeah, if Navia wore what Vicky wore, we would all be on our knees. This guy
Dane. Put him with the boys.
Yeah,
put him in the D tier.
Put him with the boys. And then
Skirk is unrankable. I don't really know why she's on the list.
She's pretty, I don't know, she's pretty hot, and she throws she throws Tartaglia into the abyss, which is pretty great. I'll put her top of D tier. I don't know. She's unrankable technically, okay. But I would date her over these guys though. That's for sure.
That's true. Yeah. That's true.
All right.
Okay. Are you happy?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see here. Is there anyone we need to move around? Shinha. I'm glad she made it. Like I thought that there was someone who would push her out, but I don't think so. Top 5, that's great. I think that what I think of is like if it's a different type of tier list, so like Dia and Farina are my top two in any tier list. Like my favorite characters,
Right.
favorite waifus, like they're just top two, period. And then like if we start talking about not waifu material, like not just how hot people are, then Yaimiko and Shinha start to like, you know, like they can be replaced by the likes of like Fischl and Venti. So it's
Right.
like, you know, because I like Fischl's probably my like number three, like like after Farina, my favorite character. Like I heckin' love Fischl. She's just not, you know, the waifu tier list isn't nice to her. So that's just how it is.
It's just a different standard, and that's okay.
Yeah. We gotta measure personality and looks. and you know.
Personality and looks, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, do you have final tier list thoughts? Or final thoughts in general? I feel like we're getting close to 2 hours, maybe more at this point.
Yeah, it's my final thoughts. I don't know. Yeah, final thoughts on the tier list. We've got a lot of fucking characters nowadays. That's my thought. Like, holy moly.
We do. We have so many.
And there's so many good characters, you know? Like, I really like some of these people, you know? Like, they really do knock it out of the park most of the time. Like, down here, like, the C tier, like, I love Layla, you know? I really like these guys. Chung Yoon is awesome. I really like these guys.
Yeah. It's really, like, I mean, we probably need to have an additional tier. Because I feel like the top half of C, everyone's still really killing it. It's just that someone else is killing it harder.
Yeah.
But, you know, not today. Not today. We don't
need today. To do that. Yeah. This is, we can just, you know. It's like, this is great. I really like this. I'm really looking forward to the future of our waifu. I think our future waifu prospects are looking great, you know? Shalona and Citlali and Vicky and Chaska. Like, these guys are all great, you know? Heck yeah. And there's only going to be...
Yeah, I really think...
They're not
I think there's going to be some Natlan wives, for sure, that are going to rise in the ranks.
Yeah, it's great. So yeah, no ship of the week this week, because the ship of the week this week was these characters and me. So the ship of the week,
you like and Dia, all these characters.
Dia and me is the ship of the week. My birthday, I get to ship Dia with
and
me.
It's a great ship, and I support it.
Heck yeah, I do too. I love Dia and me. I'd fit right into the harem, you know. So yeah, what are your final thoughts? What's going on here?
Oh gosh, my final thoughts are...
I feel like this is... This isn't very collaborative. I feel like this is a lot of me in this tier list. Where's your Navia's number one? It's
your birthday tier list.
But
my S tier are Navia, Hu Tao, Nilu, Farina, and then it's a fight between Kaveh and Kokomi. And I do think Kaveh wins.
Okay.
Right now. So when Shalonen steals my heart, it'll get a little bit tougher. And when Shania comes out and all of the icy babes are hot and cold and withholding, which may or may not be something that gets me, we'll have to really, really duke it out at that point. But for now, I'm very settled on who my tops are. Because I have been for a while, but there's room to grow and change.
Right, yeah. And that's kind of it, dude. Like, there's just so many characters. Having a top 5 is like really hard, I feel like, right now. Like, like Nilu is just so crazy. She's just so crazy. I love good. Nilu. Like, I don't know, man. It's nuts. And I mean, and Navia. I mean, like these guys, all these guys. The top of A is just like, I mean, Hu Tao. You know, like any of these people.
It's stacked. It's really, really good. Stacked. All of A is really stacked.
It's so stacked. It's so good. I think that the best partners ever are just like Nilu and Kuki. Like Nilu Kuki are just like they're probably the best waifus. Like, just, you know, that's just kind of how it is.
I think Navia too, though. I honestly, she's a very attentive partner, and she has her own things that she engages with, and she cares a lot about your things. Like Claran's birthday letter to us recently was about how Navia has worked really hard putting together a TTRPG game for her and getting the cast and everybody already orchestrated.
I read that. Yeah, it was great. I heckin' loved that. That was great. Yeah. Heck yeah. And
I don't know. I think Navia is. Too. So it's, I think Navia is the best wife that you could have in the game.
You think so? Over Nilou?
But that's my bias. It's a tough. It's a duke out between Nilou and Navia. It really, really is.
That's fair.
Nilou has fewer responsibilities to other people besides me, but Navia, I don't know. Nilou is like always practicing. She's a performer. I think they would be just as busy as one another. And I personally don't need the like mental health help
her therapy
from Nilou. Yeah, I don't need the like therapy from Nilou. I feel like I'm that partner. So like two of us, I think we get on each other's nerves a little.
Yeah, maybe. Heck yeah, dude. All right, well,
just a tiny bit, just enough to make her second place.
Sure, yeah. But still second place in this economy with all these waifus, dude. Like, what the hell? Like, there's so many great
with so many waifus. Stacked as hell waifus.
All right, that's it. We've been yapping about how
hot
these anime characters are for a long time. I love this game. Hey, all right. Good night, babies.
All right, good night, babies.